welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. You're welcome in, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Had some technical difficulties. My apologies. I had some technical difficulties. My bad, guys, but we are back. We are back. What up, Keely? Every hi. I had some technical tip. Can't even talk. I had some technical difficulties. My bad, y'all, but I'm hurt. I'm hurt. How you doing? What's up, beautiful people? I see y'all. Shout out to you members. Shout out to you moderators. I see you, my subscribers. What's up, guys? I need to have this conversation with y'all. I'm so glad to see you. You know, this is one of those talks that's not for everybody, but if it's for you and if you know, you know. Shout out to those who are joining this live, watching the replay, because this one is probably true and dear to your heart and your personal experience. So check me out, man. If you're new, this your girl, Mommy So True. Welcome in. Dominic Morris, thank you so much for the super chat. Much love, King. I appreciate you so much. I do. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Hit that like button. Make sure you're hitting that like button if you're in the chat, if you're watching the replay. Help me spread the word. Let's push the content up and far. Your support is so appreciated, so needed. And I look back to see you all. Keenly Embryos, I'm loving that you're here. East Dad, what's up? So good to see you. So good to see you, Kristen B. Elisa Williams, what's up, Queen? Tamika Buckley, hello, my beautiful sister. How are you? So good to see all of you. I am blessed. I appreciate that, Dominic Morris. You are awesome. I hope you guys are doing good. Those of you that are joining me from being with me last night, it's so good to see you back again. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever's going on with you. I just want to take a moment to talk to us and have this conversation. So join me, please. And, please share your thoughts in the comments. You're more than welcome to share your thoughts, share your experiences, and, you know, let me know what you think about what I'm talking about if it relates to you. The title of this live is exactly what it is. A narcissistic mother can either break you or honestly evolve you. This is a little deep, and I know I'm not going to get too deep with it. I'm going to have to come back and talk about this later on, but just to give you guys some type of idea of where I'm coming from with this thought. So many of us out there that went through narcissistic relationships, we are learning, and we need to learn, that it has a lot to do with something from our own childhood. This is not everybody's story. Some people dealt with narcissists and they had good parents. So they say they had healthy homes. Every home, every family isn't perfect. But some of us really had real narcissists as parents. We had narcissistic mothers. This video, I'm gonna focus more on the mother aspect of it. I don't have an experience of a narcissistic father. I do have the knowledge about it, but I want to share my perspective on how a narcissistic mother can break you and how they can also help you evolve as a person, which is not their intention, honestly. I mean, not really. A lot of narcissistic mothers think that their meanness, their strictness, their harshness, they think they're building someone strong. They think they're building someone who can take it. They think they're getting you ready for life. They teach you the harshest lessons in life. Thank you, East Dad. I appreciate your support. They teach you how to be unnecessarily strong. because they abandon you so much. They honestly make you a parent. They make you a worker, or I mean, you're a slave in the house. And in their mind, they're a great parent. In their mind, they're setting you up for greatness. They feel you owe them because they parented you so magnificently. All the ass whoopings they gave you, all the unnecessary ass whoopings they gave you, all the crazy, harsh punishments you had to face, they really think that they were helping you. A lot of us with narcissistic parents, especially mothers, the older you get, the more you see this person really thinks that you owe them something. You owe them for the fact that they put a roof over your head, even though that's what the hell they're supposed to do. Wouldn't that be if they didn't? When you have a narcissistic parent, you owe them because they were your parent. You owe them because they chose to have sex and get pregnant with you. So for the rest of your life, you're going to suffer because they really don't even like being pregnant. Narcissistic mothers don't even like being pregnant. And if they do, the sickness behind it is so sick because they're pregnant because of whatever supply is in their life that your father got trapped with her. She trapped him. She had her own intention. She was trying to make another baby to create roles because she had other kids. She needed a scapegoat, or she needed a golden child. She needed the perfect family. She gave birth to you so you could just help her create that perfect picture. Although she raised you and treated you like your words, your opinions, your thoughts did not matter. See, narcissists, they want us in their presence, y'all, but they hate our presence at the same time because our mind is really too much. But they want our presence because we make them look good. You got that narcissistic mother. She was so stuck on making sure you look perfect because how you look is going to make, her look good. It's a reflection of who she is. Her kids got to be on point. It's all about show. It's all about image. It's all about how's everybody going to look at me, look at you. These people are performers. Narcissistic mothers in particular are performers. Of course, there's different types. There's still going to be different types. These demons come in different rankings. You got coverts, you got malignants, you got vulnerable narcs. I mean, you got different kinds. But they all got the same evil spirit, and this can be siblings. And then the worst thing about it, since we're talking about mothers, your narcissistic mother is the reason why your siblings are narcissistic. She created such a crazy household that everybody had a role to play. Everybody was fighting for her attention, for her love, and she didn't give a damn about none of that. She just needed everybody to be there to emotionally be her punching bag. You a narcissistic mother, she don't love you. She really hates you. She's jealous and envious of you. She's really competitive with you. She want to sleep with your man. Seriously. She think you want to sleep with her man. Sick. That's why I say a narcissistic mother either gonna break you or evolve you, because some of the things they take their children through, man or woman, it'll break them or it'll make them. And a lot of times these narcissistic mothers are the reason for these narcissistic men. Period. People don't like when we get to that part, but it's facts. Those of you that have dealt with narcissistic males, their mother 9 times out of 10 did it. There are women out there too who their mothers did it too. But the stats with mom and son is through the roof. There's proof there. So you can't even make it up. It's a spiritual, sexual thing going on with the mother and the son. It's a sick, weird relationship. It's not even a relationship. It's not even a relation. There is no relationship with a narcissistic mother. You're being manipulated all the time. Everyone in her life is being manipulated. None of her friends are really friends. She's either talking about them or using them or both. It's nothing real happening with a narcissistic mother. She's probably always well dressed, best cook in the town, because she's a professional manipulator. She better be skilled at things that's going to get people to fall for her shit. Narcissistic mothers do so good at their job that no one believes you. No one believes that your mother is capable of the shit that you know she's doing. She comes off as sweet as fuck. One of the most frustrating things with a narcissistic mother is the fact that everybody thinks you got the best mother on the fucking planet. Because she at church, she's singing, she got a Bible class. She the biggest of the baddest. Everybody thinks she is so full of light, but it's not real. It's not real. And even if those parts of her were real, she's using it for the wrong things. Look at how your dad was controlled by that woman. Still is. Narcissistic mothers, their husbands are miserable. Because a narcissist just wants, they want a good person. They like the thought of it. It looks good, it feels good, but I want you to live on my terms. Do it my way. Follow my rules. That means shut up. That means don't voice no opinions, don't say shit, go with what I want. And that narcissistic man is married to your narcissistic mother and he is miserable, but he think it's love. And they've been married 30, 40, 50 years. And they that is not a healthy marriage. A lot of y'all come from that. Your dad is not just quiet. He has a narcissistic wife who is controlling him, has his mind on full control. And sometimes it's vice versa. But a narcissistic female is very freaking dangerous. Very freaking dangerous, man. Because a woman can act feminine and use her feminine energy to cover up her evil and her wickedness. And that's what they do. Narcissistic females will charm you with food and all kind of shit. Looks, sex, and all kind of shit. Talking about Jezebel spirit to the what? To the 10 now. Narcissistic mothers. They will sell their daughters, their sons, they will give them off to people for their own gain. Matter of fact, they don't even want to raise you. So somebody else probably ended up raising you. If you didn't raise yourself, I'm pretty sure your neighbor did it. Your auntie did it. Your grandma had to step in. Somebody else, because that narcissistic mother was not a parent. All they cared about was what you had on, material things. Get them good grades or you ain't shit. This thing is actually much more serious than people make it, because a lot of people don't realize you came from that home. Your mother is a narcissist. Your father is a narcissist. Your grandparents were narcissists, and that's why you're now in relationships with narcissists. Every narcissist is not mean. Every narcissist is not an obvious narcissist. The most dangerous ones are those borderline, vulnerable, coverted type of narcissists. You will be in those households your whole life and not know that you are living with an evil person. Because part of the evil is hiding behind that mask. But the whole time they're hiding behind that mask, you feel it though. You're feeling all the shit they're doing. You just can't figure it out and can't really prove it because they hide it so good. These situations set up, they done created lies years ago to make sure when this come out 10 years from now, it's gonna look like it was in their favor. I mean, this person's been plotting, scheming, hiding, lying, cheating, deceiving since they were born. Since they were born. So a narcissistic mother is either gonna break you or help you evolve, because the breakage comes from all this shit that's happening and you don't know what's happening. You blaming yourself. Narcissistic mother have you sitting in a mental house trying to check yourself in because you think you're crazy. No, your mother's crazy. They're hard to deal with. They're I think it's impossible. Many of you are such empaths, you're putting up with this shit because you can't sit there and watch this person die by themselves. That's the only reason why they get a whiff of your presence, because I'm pretty sure you want to run. I'm pretty sure you're exhausted, tired, beat up, frustrated, and over it. And I'm pretty sure you grown as hell and still being treated like a whole damn child. Because they don't care about you, your growth. They don't see you as an adult. They don't respect you. Man, these people don't care about boundaries. How many of you that grew up in these type of homes growing up? What the fuck is privacy? So don't be surprised that now you this age and you got low boundaries and all this other stuff. You got codependent behaviors because you had a mother who did not mother you. And now you over here, you just so full of motherly characteristic traits because you've been mothering everybody your whole life, trying to fill that void. Trying to do, what wasn't done for you. You end up with a narcissist who needs you to nourish them like your mama did. You end up marrying somebody just like your damn mother. But for a lot of us, this is where things kind of flip. Because the beauty behind a lot of this is when you have a narcissistic mother that can't break you, you evolve in life. A lot of times their attempt to break their daughters and their sons is a backflip. It backfires because that same daughter, that same son ends up living and achieving things in life that mother is a whole hater, man. She act like she cheering for you. No, she not. That shit fake. She don't want to see you doing good. Not for real. Not unless it's going to benefit her. It ain't never been about you. It'll never be about you. So once you realize these things and you start to really see, man, I might need to cut my own damn mother off. A lot of us, it took that for us to really evolve in our life. We had to disconnect. Some of you, God gonna get rid of them for you. I had to say it. At the right time, they gonna have to go because it's gonna take for them to be gone for you to feel free. And this is just the realest shit ever. Because it's suffocating having a mother like this. It's sickening, it's suffocating, it's crazy because everybody looks at you like you're crazy for feeling what you're feeling about your own mother. And sometimes there is no escaping these crazy ass people. So God will get in and take care of it for you. But a lot of us, we end up evolving. Whether we go through narcissistic relationships in the future or not. Mother that taught us better than nobody else could. Matter of fact, let me just backtrack a little bit here because sometimes it's not all bad with a narcissistic mother. The reason why some of us evolve, we pick up some of those characteristic traits that we probably should have learned from them. Sometimes narcissists teach us some things. Those narcissistic mothers, they be confident as hell. They be mean as hell. Sometimes you need to learn some of those things. I'm sorry to say. But some of us have evolved because we've learned how to be tough from our own narcissistic ass mother. Yes, we did. Some of us, we got mouths off the chain. If you trigger us the wrong way, we're going to cuss you out so damn bad, you might shit on yourself. We learned that from our damn narcissistic mother. Healthy, unhealthy, I don't know. I don't know if I care. Sometimes it might be a good thing because we were so abused, abandoned, misused, so confused that a lot of us need tough skin. Because then we out here in this world getting kicked around like that soccer ball. People just having a ball with our life because we soft and we nice and we looking for love, so they taking advantage. So look, a lot of us, we evolved and we grew up and we realized, look, let me let me start shutting stuff down. Let me start setting boundaries. Let me start saying no. If I don't want to do it, I ain't gonna do it. Because that narcissistic mother, she definitely taught you boundaries is real. They know how to say no. If they don't want to do it, they not doing it. They not thinking about it. They're not gonna consider it. They ain't finna go no. Because you ain't gonna get a whole lot of yeses with them. They not doing shit for you or your kid. So you got to take notes. And then on top of that, you evolve because you don't want to be nothing like this woman. You don't want to be nothing like this woman. For you gentlemen that had narcissistic mothers that thank God you didn't turn out to be a narcissist. You're like, man, I don't want to be with no woman like that. I don't want nothing like that. You start to evolve in life because you look at people from that lens. You pick on things. See, for me, I told y'all I married a narcissistic man and that shit lasted 5 minutes. Besides the education that I may have had about narcissism, I had the experience because I had a narcissistic parent growing up. So a lot of the shit he was making me feel too familiar. Because of her, he couldn't succeed with me. Because of her, he wasn't going to go far with me. Because prior to that situation, I chose to evolve and heal from my own mother in that womb. So he was doomed from the beginning. Deceived me, okay, we rushed and got married, okay, but guess what? I ran fast as hell. I'm just as fast as I married him, I quickly got the hell on as well. Because I am evolving. I have been evolving because I've been forced to. I had no choice. When you have a narcissistic mother, you got to know you're different, man. You are not like your friends and them. You ain't shit like your siblings. She treated you different because you are different. You are different. She know exactly what you're capable of. They know you're light. But she wanted your brother to shine brighter than you because she's a narcissistic mother and she probably wants, she's probably in love with her son. And you talking about a narcissistic mother with 2 or more daughters. Oh my God. Talk about teaching them how to hate each other. Teaching them how to feel like they need to compete. This is one of the sickest things to go through, having a narcissistic mother. I'm not going to lie to you. Because this one sticks with you for the rest of your life. I'm talking about the person who you sat in their womb. You got out. She was supposed to breastfeed you. She probably ain't even do that shit. She probably barely ever changed your fucking diapers. That's why a lot of us were so hyper vigilant. We don't want nobody to really do stuff for us. We're always doing for them because we're used to that. We probably changed our own fucking diapers growing up. Shit. She ain't want to lift a finger and do nothing for you. If she did, there was a reason, there was a purpose, there was an intent behind it. We were left out here to just figure it out. Dominic Morris, thank you for the love. He said, that's a them versus them problem, period. Period. Once you catch that and you learn to just get your life together, man, that narcissistic mother, now she's trying to get your attention. Working hard to get your attention. Narcissistic mothers, those of us who end up evolving, we become their worst nightmare. Because out of all your siblings, out of everybody in the family, you're the one that really truly has a real heart. You're the one that really would have took care of them, did this, did that. And when they get old enough, they see that. Because as they age, they get lonely. Very lonely. And not too many people in the family want to be there. And they know you're the one that's always had that heart. They're going to start looking for your ass. I think this is one of the worst things to go through because of the guilt that comes with dealing with a narcissistic mother. This is your mother. Who the hell wants to say that they think their mother is a narcissist? Who the hell wants to sound negative about their mother? It's just, it sucks. It makes you look crazy. And I know this is a sacrifice. Because it's not the best feeling. It hurts, actually. Not gonna lie. It hurts. Especially for us women, and it's Women's Month. So I'm gearing it a little bit towards the women for a reason. Because a big part of the healing is, man, you have to go back to your inner child. There's a sad, broken little girl, sad, broken little guy. And the devil's using all of that against you now in life. That's why you're encountering these narcs. You're marrying them, you're dating them, you're not seeing them for what they are because it's too familiar. This is why the teaching and the awareness is so important. Because when it's familiar, it should be familiar enough to scare you to run the fuck away. Not familiar enough for you to think that it's normal and okay for you. I want to read these comments because I know a lot of you are going through this probably right now, and you have experience, and I really want to hear what you guys are saying out there. Truly appreciate you guys. This one is tough for me, y'all. This one is tough. I could talk about this dynamic more than the relationship dynamic because this is really my entire life. It's hard for me to talk about this because this is my story. That's my mother. They abandon you in ways that you don't even know is considered abandonment until you start doing self-work and you realize, damn, okay, this is why I am who I am. Okay. This is why I even tolerated